Okay, in this video, we're going to talk about a pretty cool circumstance and something that has come up with people who are experienced Bitcoiners playing HODL up. And that is what happens if you send to yourself. The way the rules are now, this is allowed. If I'm red player, I can say I want to go forward with this transaction. And black, does black have at least one token? Yes, black has at least one token. Are the numbers, when you add them all up, are these below the difficulty adjustment? Yes. So technically this is a valid transaction. So now what happens is black has to say yes or no, I agree to this transaction to send to myself. That sounds kind of weird the first time you do it, but let's think about this. If black sends to himself, nothing changes on his card. So theoretically, it doesn't impact him. However, you're getting close to the end of the epoch over here. And at the end of the epoch, then we're about to hit a halving. So black might not want the red player to get one of the next rewards. So the black might say, I don't agree to this, and would fight. They would roll the die. They have a 50% chance of this transaction not being valid. If they fought it and they got a snowflake, they would protect their Bitcoin. So black could also just say, I agree to this because they're a nice guy, and then the transaction would just go through. Nothing would change on black, and red would get the reward from the blockchain. Here's a really cool tip, and some people have tried this. It is a HODL up improvement proposal. Think of it as like a Bitcoin improvement proposal. You are the network when you play, so you can, if everybody agrees to a rule change, you can do that. And here's what it is. You could make a rule that says if the same color sends to itself that this amount of Bitcoin goes into cold storage. This changes the incentives. Black now says, okay, I get it. Red's going to get 4 of those Bitcoin tokens. However, I get to move 1 to cold storage. So now I have a benefit to say, I have an incentive to agree to this transaction for red. So that's it. You can send to yourself, and if you want, you can shake it up a little bit and have this mean that things go to cold storage.